Welcome back. Today, we are diving into an explainer on a really fascinating set of development documents outlining a platform called LTSocial. We're going to walk through their highly structured three-stage development plan. Think about how toxic and extractive current social media can sometimes feel. Now, imagine unboxing a roadmap designed to dismantle that step by step, evolving it into an ethical, decentralized Web3 economy. It's a really exciting blueprint to unpack, so let's get right into it.
Here's how we're going to break this down. First up, the Love Transcends vision. Then we'll move through version 1, the Creator Foundation. Version 2, covering safety, wellness, and AI. Version 3, the Web3 expansion. And finally wrap up with a new social economy.
Part 1, the Love Transcends vision, building the foundation for change.
Part 2, the Creator Foundation, also known as the Trojan Horse. To really get why this platform exists, which is all about fighting online abuse and actually giving wealth back to creators, you've got to look at their rollout strategy. It's so interesting. Version 1 is basically a familiar, compliant Trojan horse. To get mainstream users to trust it, it operates totally by the book, right within standard Apple and Google guidelines. So you've got your active features like a standard USD wallet, live streaming, and paywalls. But here's the kicker. Look at what they explicitly leave out of V1. There's no location sharing, no advanced AI moderation yet, and definitely no deep Web3 blockchain stuff. It's this incredibly disciplined, step-by-step approach to get people comfortable before dropping the really complex tech on them. And part of getting comfortable is how you connect. You know how in most apps you have one chaotic feed where your boss sees the exact same post as your best friend? V1 fixes that by introducing a 5-tier connection system. You have total control over the intimacy. You start with a public feed for just open discovery. Then it narrows down. You got fanships for paywalled support and casual connections. Then friendships for mutual trusted ties. Dive deeper and you hit the inner circle, which is highly protected. Think family and lifelong friends. And finally, creator rooms for paid membership channels. You're the boss of exactly what you share and exactly how you monetize it. Speaking of monetizing, imagine if you actually got paid to receive spam. Honestly, it sounds like a dream, right? Well, that's exactly how LTSocial plans to shut down harassment from day one, using this paid DM rule. If someone isn't on your approved friends list, sending you a direct message is going to cost them exactly $1. And that dollar gets split right down the middle, 50 cents to the platform and 50 cents directly into your creator wallet. It's a brilliant little financial trap for spammers that literally compensates you for your time. Now, since V1 is running on traditional fiat currency, it has some pretty strict operational rules. Creators stack up their earnings in a standard USD wallet, but they can't just cash out whenever they feel like it. The blueprint enforces specific cash-out windows, Mondays and Fridays only. And you might think, well, that's restrictive, but it's actually designed to build good, predictable business habits before they introduce the wild volatility of crypto. It's all about laying down a super reliable baseline. Part 3, V2. Safety, wellness, and AI, expanding the digital sanctuary. Okay, moving into V2, this is where they activate a piece of tech called IG Guardian. The absolutely crucial thing to understand here is that this is a user-fed safety AI system. Instead of some faceless corporate team deciding what counts as toxic for everybody, it gives the power right back to you and to parents to set those boundaries. It brings in configurable comment toxicity filters, auto-mute preferences, and this really cool creator safety mode that dials up the filters during live streams. Basically, you are the one training the AI on what you actually want to see. V2 also rolls out the LT Care module, and this is where the tech roadmap tethers right back to human well-being. It provides actual mental health and addiction recovery support. Users can schedule sessions with licensed therapists directly through the network. And the best part? Absolutely zero recordings. For real, the system only stores basic metadata like the time and provider ID to guarantee total confidentiality. For a tech platform, that's a pretty radical move. Now, what's interesting is they don't just shove everybody into the deep end of crypto right away. V2 just gives you a little taste. It allows you to convert eligible USD balances into reality coin, or RC. But the 3-stage blueprint is super clear that this is just a bridge. All the hardcore Web3 network stuff, the mining nodes, the advanced blockchain infrastructure, that is explicitly labeled not yet active in V2. Which brings us to part 4, V3, the Web3 expansion. Unleashing the mining network. All right, V3 is where the App Store training wheels finally come off.
The big ticket item here is the Shiftcoin protocol. This is a tiered mining system broken down into bronze, silver, and gold levels. So when digital events happen on the platform, the revenue isn't just swallowed up by the company. It uses these transparent splits. The creator gets a massive cut, the platform takes a fee, and here's the crazy part, the viewers actually get compensated with reality coin just for paying attention. The platform literally pays you to engage.
To keep an economic engine of this size running, the subscription tiers have to scale up, and they get pretty serious. They start at a $50 a month self-celebrity tier and climb all the way up to these high-level network participant tiers. We're talking Miner at $250, Pearl at $350, and a staggering $500 a month for the Jasper tier. You really have to wonder what kind of advanced network capabilities justify dropping $500,000 every month, right? But these are specifically designed to unlock massive earning potential inside that decentralized ecosystem.
And to handle a true global economy, you're going to need supply, a massive supply. Try 777 trillion reality coins. The source documents make it clear this is built as a true utility token, pegged right in the interface at exactly $1, with absolutely no fractional units. That astronomical number is the transactional lifeblood that's going to handle tipping, purchasing, and rewarding users all over the globe.
To hold all of this up, V3 basically turns the app into full-scale digital infrastructure. The roadmap outlines the launch of a DNS and VPN mining layer and goes after the holy grail of blockchain usability. No fee, no gas, crypto file sharing. Now, if you've ever messed around with crypto, you know that unpredictable gas fees are a total nightmare. So this no-fee setup means normal, everyday users can finally protect their IP and share files without getting ambushed by random sudden transaction costs.
Part 5. A new social economy. The value of love transcends. So tying this all together, a massive pillar of this whole 3-stage development plan is their aggressive revenue split. Unlike the traditional networks we're used to, which frankly siphon most of the value away from the people actually making the content, LTSocial hard codes a baseline 75% payout directly to the creator. The platform only takes a 25% fee. The docs lay this out as a non-negotiable commitment to stopping creator exploitation and building real trust.
But that begs the question, why try to generate all this Web3 wealth in the first place? Well, the sources are really clear on this. The digital revenue is meant to directly fund physical, real-world societal betterment. That 25% platform fee doesn't just go to a yacht fund, it fuels real programs. Things like LT Care for addiction recovery, LT Thrifty to help out low-income artists, LT Housing to construct sustainable safe houses, and LT Cafe to fight food insecurity. It is such a wild narrative hook when you think about it. Digital mechanics like a VPN mining layer, directly paying for physical, sustainable safe houses out in the real world.
The documentation here outlines an incredibly disciplined path. We go from a safe, totally compliant V1, step up into a wellness-focused V2, and then finally unleash a full Web3 economy in V3. So if this 3-stage development plan can actually pull this off, if it can successfully merge a familiar creator platform with a decentralized economy that physically betters the real world, will LTSocial become the new standard for how we value human connection online? I'm going to leave you to ponder that one. Thanks so much for exploring this explainer with me today. Keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.